What's the word, family? Hey, man, check this out. Do y'all know that R&B royalty, Trey Songz, the prince of R&B, and the only reason he's the prince because we all know who the real king of R&B is, and his ass is locked up right now. But I bet the king of R&B wish he would have been thinking like the prince of R&B, man, because the prince of R&B said, if you're gonna try to take me down, it's going down. It's going down like WWF around this motherfucker. Look, man, Trey Songz was minding his own business at the Kansas City Chiefs game, man. Minding his own business, trying to see Mahomes do whatever he was going to do, right? When all of a sudden he was heckled. He was heckled, man, by a whole bunch of fans in the background. I don't know if they knew it was Trey Songz. I really don't know that part. But all I know is they called security on Trey Songz because Trey Songz failed to wear a mask while he was sitting. But my thing is, if you sitting all the way in the back, right, why you worried about Trey Songz not wearing a mask? If you were 6 feet away from him, do you have to wear a mask? I'm not sure if you have to wear a mask because people, like where I'm at, if you 6 feet away from a motherfucker, you good. You ain't got to wear a mask. But does that, but they said he broke the rules from the NFL and wherever they was at, Kansas City, man, they got mandates down there that you have to wear masks. So my thing was this. Trey Songz must have had a mask because why would they let him in without wearing a mask? So he had to have a mask, right? Just makes sense to me, man. Now, look, check this out. From what witnesses said, it's almost like the cop was fucking with Trey Songz, man. Period. He was just fucking with him. And then you see the cop wrestling with Trey Songz. Man, Trey Songz put his ass in a headlock, wrapped his legs around him, had his ass. Man, Trey Songz could have choked his ass out. See, one thing about it, y'all think because a motherfucker sing, girl, you gon' think, girl, you gon' think, girl, you gon' think, I invented that. Y'all think because a motherfucker sing, they can't box, man. But Trey Songz, man, that motherfucker been working out for years, man. Like, I don't look at niggas' bodies, but, you know, that nigga take his shirt off, man, and get to singing and shit, man. Them hoes go crazy, man. Now, look, check this out. I don't know if the officer was a fan and just wanted really an autograph. I'm going to give you this ticket. Just sign your name on this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was something like that, but according to the witnesses, people were fucking with Trey Songz and they called security saying Trey Songz wasn't wearing a mask when they was away from him. They wasn't by Trey Songz. They was a couple rows behind them, right? So in the video, you can clearly hear some of the people screaming, arrest the cop, because they saying that the cop came over there on straight bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because security guards came over there first and told Trey Songz, hey, man, you got to put your mask on, woo, wop the bam, this, that, the other. Trey Songz like, look, man, I'm in my own zone. I'm 6 feet away from all them other motherfuckers. Everybody here is in my circle. We good. We don't need that, you know? And they was like, oh, well, you don't want to listen? We going to call the cops. Man, what happened when you call the cops on the black man? They come in over-aggressive, don't they? That's why people in the background were screaming, arrest the cop, because they said the cop came in over-aggressive on Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, if I'm at a football game and these motherfuckers say you got to wear a mask, if I don't want to wear the mask, fuck it, I'm out of there. I don't care how much Trey Songz spent on those seats, man. He's in the club buying Nicki Minaj rosé, so you know he got the money to buy a funky-ass football ticket. He buying rosé in the club. And he buying it for Nicki Minaj. She asked him to buy it. That's how expensive that shit is. She asked Trey Songz, would you buy me a bottle of rosé? Right? That's how expensive that shit is. And I don't blame Trey Songz for fucking that cop up. And it'll teach him a lesson not to run up on a black man by himself, not to run up over aggressive. You know, He had a football game. He probably been yelling at white people all day long, just yelling at, put your mask on. You're tailgating too close. You got to be 6 feet apart. Man, he just wanted some action, man. He wanted some action. Trey Songz put his ass in this place. Man, Trey Songz had that man in a chokehold, could have took his gun out his holster. The man, he breathe, he can't even breathe. He's screaming he can't breathe. The fucking police officer screaming he can't breathe. What? Where they do that at? Man, in Kansas City and evidently in Virginia, because that's where Trey Songz is from, and he don't play that shit with them racist white cops, right? He don't play that shit. Look at all the rappers got arrested this year, man. You ain't never seen a rapper put him in a chokehold, man. Last time a rapper did something to a cop was when Tupac hopped his ass up out that car and fired them police officers up for jumping on a black man. You know, that's the last time a rapper did something to a cop. We got R&B niggas out here standing their ground, bro. Trey Songz said, fuck y'all. I ain't putting on no mask. I paid for this whole section. How you gonna come over here? You know, Trey Songz, man, real talk though, if you wanted to do it big, you wanted to show everybody you was the prince of R&B, man, you should have brought you a boot, man. Should have had a skybox. You should have been up there with the owners. Right? Come on, man. But Trey Songz, man, you really put a handle on that cop, and they say you punched him. I ain't see that part. They say you punched the shit out the cop, threw his ass in the chokehold. The cop trying to push him down, all that shit. Trey Songz looked like he wasn't even bothered by that shit, man. Trey Songz wasn't bothered by that. He could have handled his ass easily, man. White people, stop running up on black people like you tough. You're not. You should have been very polite to this young man. This probably didn't have to happen. But aggressive policing is what goes on all over the world, especially when it comes to black people. Because like I said, this officer probably was yelling and screaming at white people all damn day. Because think about it. How many black people was actually there? The vast majority of black people that was there was probably minding their business, trying to enjoy the football game. And here comes this cop, put your mask on. Man, I'm sitting over here by my family. Ain't nobody else around us. We made sure of that. We 6 feet apart. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in some places, in Trey Songz, that might can work for him. Because by him not being a citizen of St. Louis or whatever the fuck they was at, by him not being a citizen of that state, he may not know the rules and the mandates that they got going on out there, right? Ignorance of the law. Because this ain't even a law. This is a mandate, right? This is like a citation, or like even like a gang of neighbors can get together and say they don't want people doing certain things on their block, right? Like barbecuing. A group of neighbors can come together and actually do something like that, especially in communities that's gated. They can say, hey, well, you can only barbecue from the hours of 5 to 9. 9 o'clock, your barbecue over, no matter who you are. Certain neighbors can do certain shit. But these police officers are overzealous, man. The way that man ran up on Trey Songz, he didn't even have to do that. He could have waited for backup, had a black cop come to him, talk to him respectfully, and say, hey, oh, you Trey Songz. Hey, man, look, just put your mask back on. Because I know you had one on, because you got in here. They wouldn't have let you in without a mask on, right? Why don't we get the celebrity treatment? Huh? That's all I want to know, brothers and sisters. Now, this cop, he gonna think twice before he run up on another black motherfucker. He gonna think twice. Trey Songz hemmed his ass up, man. They say he gave him a mouth shot. You know all this cop gonna do, man? They arrested Trey Songz for trespassing. How the fuck is you trespassing? Oh, well, they said they kicked him out. No, you don't kick me out the fucking Super Bowl or the championship playoff game. You're not finna kick me out. These tickets cost $2,500 a piece. You're not finna kick me out. I done spent $30,000 just buying tickets. So I understand where Trey Songz coming from. If I done spent $30,000, $40,000 just buying tickets, you're not finna just kick me out because you don't like the way I look or somebody says something about me. In the video, you can clearly hear people saying, no, arrest the cop. White people, because they got the right to say arrest the fucking cops. You know, allies, our white brothers and sisters, man. The allies, man, they got the right to say arrest the cops. Black people don't have that right. They'll kick your ass some more. Throw your ass in the back of that car, kick your ass some more. You know what I'm saying? But Trey Songz got released the next day. The following day, following morning, he was released. But they charged him with 2 misdemeanors and a felony, assault on a police officer. I just wish Trey Songz didn't go about it that way. You know why? Because all that cop gonna do is get a week or 2 off, paid, thanks to Trey Songz. He gonna say, hey, my neck hurt. I can't do my job right. Get a week or 2 off, paid, and they probably did something to Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying? He probably roughed him up, hella roughed him up. But it was that one cop, that one fucking cop that was overzealous, in my opinion. Now, I want y'all to comment in the comment section and tell me how y'all feel about this situation. Do y'all think the cop was wrong? Do y'all think Trey Songz was wrong? Because maybe Trey Songz should have just said, you know what? Let's get the fuck up out of here. When they was talking about arresting him for this shit. When he saw that they were not finna just leave him be, let him put his mask on, because he had to have on one to get in, right? Don't tell, if y'all let me in without a mask, I don't have to put it on once I find my seat, right? Why should I have to do that? Once I find my seat, I'm already in my place. I'm in my section. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation, man. Because the man who invented sex is the man who invented the fucking headlock, evidently, Mr. Trey Songz. He invented the headlock, he invented the leg lock, and he punched his ass in his head. Thanks for that, though, Trey Songz. Thanks for that. Taking one for the team. But, you know, I don't want you to go to jail for this shit. All your shit should be misdemeanors. The fans were saying arrest the cop because the cop was fucking with Trey Songz. He probably had his eye on Trey Songz and his little black group that was in that one section. All these white people complaining. Oh, man, look at him, man. He don't even have a mask on. You know what I'm saying? They all complaining. But them the same motherfuckers that are running the Capitol because they got to wear masks. The same people, right? Man, I wish you well, Trey Songz. You did great, man. You did a great job by fucking that officer up, man. Teaching his ass a lesson. You too old, officer. That's why they got your ass at football games. You too fucking old for the streets, man. Streets ain't in you. Trey Songz proved it.